Start recording. Yep. You're live. So I'm gonna start the intro. Good evening. This is Dirt Dungeon. It's the first of the month. It's a brand new month.
You can officially have your Christmas decorations up and not be annoying about it.
That's true. I mean, I give people the I say that they can do it the day after Thanksgiving just fine, and I don't think that's out of the question. But but all the stores said fuck Thanksgiving this year.
There was not a single Thanksgiving decoration that I saw, even before Halloween. It was like Halloween, Christmas.
Oh, it's always like that.
Yeah.
But I was saying is like the stores, they completely. Oh, I'm talking to the wrong side.
That's no wonder it sounds so distant.
I was like, why do I sound so bad? But the stores had everyone working this year, so there was just no Thanksgiving in any capacity for any fun family enjoyment.
Can we just continue with the soundtrack?
Yeah, sure. Let's just keep it going. So interestingly enough, we have this thing that might as well be its own segment, and that's the what the fuck is going on with Bethesda segment. And might as well open with that. Is Fallout 76 again? Here we are, more news.
This week in the news with Fallout.
Yeah, this week in the news with what the fuck Bethesda is the $200 special edition. Advertised, the Power Armor edition comes with the helmet still. That's good. Still has a little, Darth Vader modulator going on. But it has the bag that they showed.
They originally showed a premium canvas bag that looked super good.
Yeah, swaggy. It was supposed to be canvas, all that cool stuff.
And after your special edition was delayed for 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
you finally get in the mail your special edition. You're so hype. You open it and you get
You get
a
nylon.
nylon bag. This is like worse quality than those free bags that they give out at like conventions.
Yeah, because it wasn't even ironed out. Just kind of, there you go.
Yeah, it looks terrible, and like I feel like if I try to put anything in, it would rip.
Yeah, it looks like it looks about the quality, if not worse. It doesn't look as durable even, but I don't know. But it looks about the quality of the shopping bags that you buy as like a reusable.
Yeah, I see, but it's Big Lots quality.
Big Lots quality. Do they sell reusable bags at Big Lots?
I imagine.
They probably do. But it seems like those ones that you would get when you go to like Walmart or your local grocery store, that they're just like, yeah, do you want to buy these instead of having these like cheap bags? We're in California.
No, it does not look even that good quality, sir.
You don't think so?
I do. I feel like the $1 bag that you get at Stater Brothers looks
that's
way better.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it still seems more durable, the ones
No,
there.
like you went to EA Play with me,
yeah.
and you got that red and black
The
bag.
drawstring bag. It seems
Yeah.
worse than that.
It seems worse than that bag, and that bag was
Yeah.
free.
Yeah, exactly.
And I've been able to put my laptop in there and some books. I've been able to put easily 20 pounds in there, and I'm no worries about it.
Yeah,
The Fallout bag, I feel like it would tear.
I feel like it would, because it had this like sort of. It looks like it would just burst at the seams.
Yeah,
And it has that really cheaply
Crunchy.
cut, yeah, and then it looks like it would have that crunchy but soft aspect going on to it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Where it's just like nothing. It's super thin. It looks so bad, and it was originally supposed to be canvas, which is just.
Yeah, if I was expecting, I like.
You were expecting you're pregnant.
I was like, if I was expecting to get a power armor helmet and a canvas bag, that canvas bag is half the value of that special edition.
Yeah, right. Like if you were looking at, because they had the map, the glow-in-the-dark map with a bunch of little mini fixtures.
The miniatures that were from the Fallout board game, by the way, no extra work put into that.
Oh, really? They're the same ones?
They are exactly the same ones. You've seen
the ones
we played Fallout the board game together.
Yeah, but that was only 5 figures in that one. But this one, it came with like a whole bunch. It had a Death Claw in there.
Yeah, there's a version of the Fallout board game that actually comes with those.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the they have the minifigs for Fallout, the board game, and you can actually buy those separate, and that's basically what you got. You basically got just stuff they already had lying around.
I know that they definitely used lower quality plastic than what's in the board game.
Yeah.
Because it looks like Army Men type style plastic, which are literally $1 for 30 of them.
But get ready. If this special edition wasn't the kicker for this week, the worst part is refunds.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Is that
So, because Bethesda decided that they didn't want to use Steam this time for sales of Fallout 76 and decided to have their own storefront, they control all of the money for this. And players are furious right now because they're asking for refunds and they're saying, you can't get one because you downloaded the game.
Oh, yeah, because it's through Bethesda and not through...
Steam at least says, hey, you got 2 hours logged, you can refund it. But then you got Bethesda. You downloaded it, you fucking clicked that button. Nope.
That's yours, motherfucker.
yeah, that $60 you spent, you're not getting it back. That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, there's a lot going on with it, and it's pretty crazy what's going on. I think the worst part too is not just the refunds, but the fact that they lowered the price half during the whole holiday weekend.
Yeah, after 5 days of being up, they announced we're gonna drop it down to $35.
Yeah, it was $30 in some places, and I was like, whoa. And then, God, what else was there? There was
people were finding out that bugs that were inside of Fallout 76 were present inside of Fallout 4 because it was just an asset flip. These are bugs that have been known about for a couple of years now.
But the bugs are still there. Yeah.
The bugs are still there.
I didn't know that. That's crazy because I know that people were complaining about there being legacy code, like the same stuff that was in Skyrim and Morrowind and all that. But I was like, okay, that doesn't bother me because people reuse code all the time. Like that was the whole reason they skipped Windows 9. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. For those listening who don't know why they skipped Windows 9, it's because when they went to make it Windows 9, the code was like 9 what? You know, because it was Windows 95 and 98. So all that legacy code that's been in there since Windows 95 and 98 was just like, 9 what? And they just had to skip it. It was just so much easier. I think they should have just said 9X.
Yeah, that could have been nice.
Just put an X there, and it would have been like, okay. And people would be like, why is there an X? And they'd be
because
like...
it's Xbox compatibility, duh.
Exactly, and it would have been perfect. And like everyone would be like, oh, okay. And they're like, yeah, we know that gaming's a big thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's the whole focus of 10.
just don't even fucking say shit about anything else. Just it's X for Xbox.
Sorry, I deal with technical difficulty, but I didn't hear did you guys go over what their solution to fix the issue customers was?
Oh yeah, we did not say that. So it's 500 atoms, which is the equivalent of $4.99. But even worse is it doesn't cost them anything. So it's like
it's even better.
It's better.
Yeah, because for the 700 atoms, you can get the mailman skin, which comes with a fucking canvas bag. So you can't even afford that.
Yeah. You can't afford the fucking canvas bag in game. That's the funny bit.
Unless you pay for yourself.
Yeah, then you got to pay an extra $2.
Couldn't even give you the skin.
You know, it's crazy that here's a 5 in-game dollars. Like, if you were gonna say, okay, this is like it's a non-solution technically because it costs them nothing. It's just it costs them potential earnings. You know, it's not even,
they could have at least given like $20 worth of in-game cash, and it wouldn't have been as much of a slap in the face. But this is insulting.
Yeah, I feel honestly though because of the price drop and because of that, they should have just been like, here's like $100 of points.
Yeah,
and then people have been like, okay. Like I feel like myself personally, if I was sitting there in that position, and they were like, here's $100 worth of in-game points, I'd be like, yeah, all right, fuck it. I wanted my bag. Sure. You know, even though I usually don't even buy freemium content, I got. I bought loot boxes on Overwatch once for $5, and then I buy the Fortnite pass every season now since it came out on the Switch.
Those passes are really good on Fortnite.
Yeah, it's super good.
It's like you get like 4 skins, is it, or 5?
No, you. So it's basically $10. Okay.
All right.
And you get the whole tier. It's 100 tiers.
Yep.
And there are like somewhere around 8 skins for your characters, as well as there's just a ton of other add-ons, because every single level when you buy that pass has something. And on top of that, you also get V-Bucks while playing.
So you can still spend more than they're saying.
Yeah,
so that you can get the next battle pass.
That's what I've done. I've only bought, one pass.
And then you get go.
And then it rolls over every season. I do buy the little $5 kits too, which are a really good deal because they come with a skin, some other, like a dance usually, and then they also come with like 500 V-Bucks. And it happens like every half season. It's like, here's $5, here's $5 worth of V-Bucks, and here's a skin and some dance. It's pretty cool. And I think Epic, in my opinion, they've done DLC, paid DLC, that the freemium content. They did it right.
They've done games as a service perfectly.
Yeah, I think by doing it that way, it's so clean because you can completely play the game without putting any money in it, and you can have fun. And you still earn V-Bucks every season when you play for free. I think you cap out at like 400 when you're playing for free. So that means after 3 seasons, you will have enough V-Bucks to play for free, to buy the battle pass out with no money out of pocket. So granted, that's like half a year's worth of time because of how seasons work.
It doesn't cost much to begin with.
Well, I'm just saying it's free to play, but I'm saying it'll take you 3 seasons to earn a free battle pass. But you're playing for free. You have the full game. What does it matter? And then there's events that, you can unlock some cool stuff for free too. And you get a couple things for free on the free pass. I don't believe they give you skins on the free pass. I'm not positive on that. I don't think they do though. But it's, the game's completely unhindered. And you get a lot when you put it in. Like, you can go in and pay big money for like the super premium skins, which literally are just skins. It's whether you like them or not. And some of them are like $20 and whatnot. But as far as the battle pass goes, there's been times where I've been tempted, like, ooh, that's a really cool item. But it's like, no big deal. I've never been tempted to buy another harvesting tool though, because I got a crowbar. It was last season, I believe. Yeah, in last season I got a crowbar, and I just really like Half-Life. So I'm just like, I don't need another harvesting tool ever again. I will use this crowbar forever. Done.
So I haven't played in quite a while, but I remember the harvesting tool I stuck with was like the one the pickaxe with the skull on it.
Oh, nice.
I'm like, that's me. That works.
You're like, there you go. I'll buy that one.
Actually, you with the Half-Life though. I'm like, yeah, because I think I saw them. I'm like, I'm good. It's cool, but I'm good.
I just love Half-Life, so I was just like, hell yeah, dude, a crowbar. That's fucking rad. So.
Next, all you need is like a head crab, the glider.
Oh yeah, right. That'd be fucking rad. They've been making skins that are bigger than the hitboxes, which I'm not a fan of. The one I'm thinking of right now was the Halloween one, where it looks like a guy's riding a llama.
Yeah.
And when you shoot the llama, you don't shoot the guy.
Exactly. So I don't really like that. And then there's been wings too, which the wings they're nothing. They're just aesthetic. They no hitbox extension or anything. Oh, this is Secret of the Forest. I love this song. Bump it up for a second. Let's just enjoy Secret of the Forest for a moment. Chrono Trigger has some of the best music in all of video games, and this has to be my favorite song from the game. It's just so perfect. I forgot what there's a function in music that is in this song. It's called asynchronous harmony, I believe it's called. It's where it shouldn't be harmonious. They're totally off like key, but it still sounds great. And it's not using a normal tempo. Cool stuff. Anyways, I totally like derailed there just because the music is so good.
All right, speaking of other free games, let's talk about your experiences with Warframe.
I hate randoms.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yes. Randoms in Warframe.
Let's put it this way, Jackal.
Oh,
we were there for 30 to 40 minutes. And I looked at the guy and like, that's why we didn't do it. We didn't kill him.
Oh.
So you want to know the secret to being Jackal?
I know, you got hide behind the pillows.
You gotta use mag.
See, or it's hiding behind the pillows, shooting it down. But the first group it did, they kept running at it, getting flown back, running at it. They were doing this for like 20. Everybody's kept reviving, dying. I'm like,
yeah. So the secret to Jackal is you use mag or you use Valkyr. By using mag, you can actually use your magnetic ultimate and deal the shield damage back to Jackal, instantly killing it.
okay.
But you break all of its legs and kill it all at once. It's the fastest way of doing it. If you don't want to do that, you can use Valkyr, who is invincible while her ult is up, getting a very high combo while hitting the legs and able to kill her with no problem.
Well, second time, my group was a lot more competent. That took maybe 3 minutes. A little more. It's like, seriously, I was there for 20, maybe 20, 30, 40, I don't know. I'm like, should I just leave? And also, kids with headsets are fucking annoying. Like, I'm not talking about shit talking Xbox.
No, they're just loud and annoying.
And they're like, "Oh, come follow me. This was a time mission." No.
Kids say a lot of things in video games. I found that out in Fortnite.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all you need to talk on the Switch in Fortnite is a headset with microphones. You know, like the Apple.
Yeah.
The ones before they got rid of the headphone jack, because now they're a lightning port. But if you just have, a set of speaking headphones,
Yeah.
there you go. And it's interesting. Back in my day,
Back in the day.
in the days of Halo 2 and 3.
Oh, back when you had to have a professional headset and had the 3 different attachments and you had to hook it to the back of the
you
TV.
You did have to have all that. And like the adapter on the Xbox, it was like, it wasn't just a headphone
Yeah, it
jack.
was just like this huge little thing.
Yeah, it was like this
That was a big thing up until the middle of the Xbox One. It was it took like a year for them to actually get into the actually just having a freaking 2.5 inside of it.
That's right. Yeah, the Xbox One did have not a headphone jack at first, and it was like a feature of the PlayStation 4. It was like,
the PS4 has just a regular headphone jack on it.
I remember talking a lot though back then, but it was just like smack talking.
Yeah.
And just like, good game, guys, good game, that kind of stuff, and like, hey, we need to attack B, and everyone's going, and then but when I was playing Fortnite with some kids, I was like, bro, what's going on with these kids? They make noises, and I mean not
Like what?
not
Meep?
like and all that stuff.
Like, can I have what you're smoking? Like, that'd be cool.
It's called forgetting your Adderall.
Yeah. The best part of the kids, I think there's one guy that kept re-inviting me. I think it was one of the kids. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna ignore you just in case. I don't want to go back and
Man,
he was very. I give him credit. He was very obsessed about loot more than me, because he's telling the whole party to go follow him.
I'm a total loot whore. I will delay the game to get more loot. Like,
Or would you tell everybody to follow you to get loot?
So here's the thing.
Now I'll die trying.
So in Warframe, it is very, very imperative that you get loot. There's things called Aryan stars, and
not to be confused with Aryan stars.
yeah. You need these to get what is known as Endo really easily. And
It's called Endo.
Endo.
Yeah, it's Endo.
ENDO. Endo.
It's spelled the same way too.
You need Endo to power up your mods. And the stars are basically the key to getting the most Endo. Once a week, you can do a quest from Morrow, which gives you a little sculpture that you put all these little stars in, and then it's like 4,000 Endo for that one
that's not
statue.
bad.
And you're going to get these stars even if you don't have statues.
I don't know. I've been getting them lately. I'm like, okay, cool. What's the beeping? Cool, I go get it.
It's worth a little bit right now, but once you get that statue, it's like, well, I just got me a statue worth 8,000 Endo.
I just can't do randoms anymore. Some are okay, like so they did some missions just to go quickly. Cool. Let's do defense. Let's do a capture. Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna from now on it's canon that that frames are drug runners.
Okay.
They're getting that endo.
Yep.
The endo.
Also, there's a weird bug on Warframe for Switch right now.
Really?
I actually found this out with playing with one of my friends. If you're using Titania and you use your ultimate, it will piss everyone off because it starts making this loud noise.
Really?
Yeah, like my friend was playing it, we're on Discord, and then I just start hearing this loud alarm noise going off like crazy.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, what's going on? I don't hear that on my version. And he's like, I don't know. And like, I'm playing Titania, I'm going all around the map, and then I'm like, I stop my ult, it stops ringing, and then I use my ult again, it starts. It's like, it's whenever you're using your little thing to turn into a fairy.
That's weird. That's so weird.
Yeah, it's extremely loud.
I thought it was bad that on like Fortnite, if you were playing on the Switch, a lot of the music from the dances like was like blown out and crackly sounding, like it sounded compressed. And then they fixed that, but that was just on the Switch. Like it didn't matter. Like it didn't make everyone else's game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That'd be too good to troll people with that though.
Yeah, right. Just like because people already, do a lot of like stream sniping and stuff on Fortnite, which can actually get you banned. I think that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. But I did message Digital Extremes and let them know that the bug is there.
That's good.
Being a high rank player on Switch, I guess I get to experience a lot of the bugs that
Before everyone else does.
that other people can't experience
That's
because
true.
they don't have everything unlocked. And I'm like, oh well, that's weird.
That is weird. That's just ruin the game forever.
Yeah, you ruin the game for everyone else because they're like, oh my god, my ears. They're wearing headphones.
I just say save it.
So
Save it
so
really
I-
bad.
So I'm just like, I can't use my ultimate because it's mean now.
God, there was a game back in the day that if you were wearing headphones, it just added like an extra pang to a sound. I'm trying to remember what it was. I remember it was online. I don't think it was Halo. There was just something. It might have been Halo though with the gravity hammer in number 3. And if you were wearing headphones, the like thumping sound was like so much bass that it just went like right into your ears, really hardcore, because it was just very sudden. And I think they actually toned it down too because people were like, my ears feel like they're about to bleed because the decibel level was like here, and then that hammer went to like here. Yeah, that's a weird glitch. At least there. Did they acknowledge it? Like they messaged you back?
Yeah, the DE Steve already messaged me back and said that he's gonna pass it on to the team.
Yeah, that's a fucking great like service that they're doing.
Oh, I've messaged Digital Extremes a lot back in my day.
Just how like solid they are though, because
Yeah.
like a lot of places when you message them, they don't
They're like,
fucking.
yeah. whatever.
Digital Extremes, I've got to say, is a studio above all rest because they actually care about the community and they've been there. Whenever I discover a bug, I try to make sure that I get to whoever I can, and I know that DE Steve is one of the head developers, so I try to hit him up every single time I get a bug.
That's it's actually, it was funny that Minecraft, I'm a huge fan of Minecraft, played a ton of it. When it was first coming out in the Pocket Edition, it was only 2 guys who ported it to mobile. And the crazy part about that is that the mobile version, aside from the PC version, was the best version. Because on Xbox and on PlayStation, the worlds were limited in size. But on mobile, they had it unlimited. And it was 2 dudes. And they used the code that like those guys developed for mobile Minecraft
For the other ones.
for the new...
Oh yeah, the one that replaced it. Like, the Switch and all
for
that.
the Better Together update, the Bedrock edition.
Okay.
It's just crazy to think, like, and those developers, like, because I was really into it, and I would message them on Twitter, like, they're like, hey, new updates here, and I would send them things. They responded in like, within 30 minutes, and I was like, damn, these guys are on it. Like, they're good developers. It's good. It's really nice when you see developers that are like really into making sure the game works good.
Yeah, developers that actually,
Not Bethesda.
not Bethesda, mister. Oh, you download the game? That's too bad.
You know what's funny? Bethesda is bad, but id is good. Like
I just have this conspiracy. I think Bethesda is now secretly owned by Konami.
yeah, right.
Because it's just
No, here's the thing. Fallout 76, it's like Metal Gear Survive.
yes.
Yeah, it's basically an asset flip with a shitty engine.
Yeah.
Except at least the zombies don't have the weird things coming
Crystal
out of their heads.
heads.
Yeah. Like I do never played it. I just kind of looked. I'm like, what the
I
fuck
mean,
is that?
I think that Metal Gear Survive, they actually did add a few things, didn't they? Like,
I still love you to pay for extra save slots though.
yeah, the pay for extra save slots.
That happened.
Even internally, they were not like the American team was like, why? Yeah.
Well, that's not like okay. I get that. That's
But
weird.
it was a decision made at Konami Japan, and they were like, "We're doing this." And Konami America, like, found out the week of release, and they
geez.
were like, "What?"
I think Konami America at this point is like, guys, we're not into plinko machines or pachinko. Yeah, we're not into pachinko machines or God. What else does Konami do? That's weird. Mobile games they've been doing lately, and I mentioned 10-cent games last time.
Yeah.
And that was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was wrong. It's about 3 years ago now. It's going to be the 3-year anniversary that 10-cent games full-on bought League of Legends. That's when they finished the acquisition. They've actually owned 93% of Epic Games from like 2012, I think it was, to 2015. And then in 2015, they bought the remaining 7%. So, damn.
Wait, Epic or Riot?
Right.
Riot, sorry,
Oh,
not
sorry,
Epic.
right.
I
I was like, wait a
misspoke.
second.
Yeah, I misspoke there. Riot.
Epic is still owned by themselves.
Epic is themselves, yeah. It's
They've been making good money because they've got that Unreal Engine.
yeah, that's insane.
When
Like,
are they ever going to bring Unreal back?
Unreal Tournament?
No, the actual Unreal before the tournament, the
Oh,
Unreal, the game itself. I remember playing that was good.
that's not coming back. I think.
Yeah,
the
no.
Unreal Tournament has been put on hiatus. Like, it's out there. It's early access and everything. It's been there.
Oh, they were making it. Was
Yeah, but
Just put it-
that game is
They,
it's basically gone.
they shelved it like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
See, Battle Royale came out, and they were like, every other project.
gone.
Throw this all off the table. Fortnite, guys.
Fortnite, let's get everyone at Epic on Fortnite.
Because everything's Fortnite now.
And to be fair, they're doing a hell of a job.
They are doing a great job.
Yeah.
I'm still mad though.
I know you're mad. And, like, a lot of people are mad because for some reason everyone hates things that are popular.
No, I'm mad because
I know you hate it because it ruined Save the World, and that's what
No,
you wanted. Oh,
no.
no, it killed Paragon.
Paragon.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I loved Paragon.
You're one of, like, 10 people who played it all the time.
Excuse me, we were a few thousand, and I think it was actually like 600,000. We were close to 1 million players, but that wasn't enough.
Yeah. That's more than Quake. Quake
True.
Champions, and Quake Champions is still kicking. It's trying. It's still on.
Well, it won't let it die yet.
Quake Champions is like, God, I was gonna make a horrible analogy. I don't want to say that. Quake Champions though is just never really got its gusto. It's like a person who peaked in high school.
Well, because
It peaked
Well-
at E3, and then people were like,
we sat there with Quick Live before.
yeah.
And Quick Live I'm still pissed off about because they changed it because it used to be PC and Mac.
Oh,
And
it's
they
not
ch-
Mac anymore.
No, they changed the code like a
Oh.
couple years ago, so it's PC only. They did something different.
They made it not free.
Yeah.
There was that. That was weird.
They changed something where it can be on Mac anymore because that played well on Mac.
I have to ask myself because, like, when you look at Quake Live and you look at how many concurrent players there are, where it's peak and all that stuff, I feel like no one has been buying it since it went to $10. Because I got it back when it was free, and like everyone I know got it when it was free. And it's like the peak players is something like 9,000 on Quake Live over forever. It's like, okay, has anyone bought this? Like, you guys made it cost money, and I was like, I don't think it's been justified at all. Like, just make it free again. It's Quake Live. Quake Champions is out. Quake Champions is technically free to play. You can. I bought the Champions pack a long time ago. But it's so weird. Like that Quake Live costs money. $10 too. Like there's a lot of games you can buy for $10. Quake Live is literally what, Quake 3 Arena?
Yeah, I could
basically.
buy Rust, aka the better version of Fallout 76 for $10.
Is it only $10 though? It used to be 30.
It used to be, but it's been out for quite a while. I think it's actually at 20, but it hits sales all the time of like 10 and below, and it always hits Humble Bundle all the time.
That is true. It is on Humble a lot. Like I forgot. I think Andrew has my Humble copy because I picked up a Humble Bundle with it. I was like, okay, one, I forgot what game it was that was in there, but I was like, and I also can give Rust to a friend who wants to play it. I played Rust for a good chunk of time. I actually really enjoyed it. But the hackers, man, Rust was so full of hackers. It probably still is, but there was a straw that broke the camel's back one day. Like we made a nice base between some rocks and everything. It was like nicely fortified, hard to get into, all that stuff. These hackers just built where we had cabinets, like where they're not supposed to be able to build, because that's what I don't know if you've played, but a cabinet it marks your building area.
And you can only have like certain people.
You have to go to the cabinet and gain access to build within that radius. These people were building on our front doorstep, and then they had like aimbot going on. It was insane, and they just destroyed it. And I was like, And you have to dump hours into that game to like just make even remotely an okay base.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just so killed it for me, man. Bummer. And then they don't do much about it. Like their anti-cheat system, just their punk buster, it just doesn't stop. Like there's so much hacking on there.
In terms of the people who fight hacking the most, that goes to Epic
Games. Yeah.
Yeah, lawsuits all the time about people hacking.
Lawsuits on people making hacks.
Making hacks and selling them.
Yeah. Just breaking down those Chinese companies that make that. And then also just banhammer like a motherfuck.
So they actually take more effort than Rockstar with the GTA?
Oh, God. Yeah. Jesus.
And soon to be Red Dead.
Oh, wait. Let's talk about Red Dead Online.
I haven't heard it. I just know it started.
So you want to know what's great about Red Dead Online?
Is it terrible, like how GTA 5 was when it came online?
Well, see, sir, you're going to have to be able to pay for your food and water, all right? And your missions are going to be able to pay you, at most like $10. You want to know how much, a really good gun cost?
Probably like 200.
Like 1,000, bro.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
That's not realistic. This is my immersion. It's being broken.
Yeah. People have been doing estimates on how much it costs to like in time to get stuff, and the most expensive gun in the game will take around 200 hours of getting the highest reward off of missions in the game right now just to be able to buy it.
That's crazy.
Unless Rockstar incorporates wolf cards.
Wolf cards? Is that just a joke, or is that the actual name they're going with?
It's a joke.
Oh, okay.
But you'll be able to get
Because there were shark cards, wolf cards, yeah.
Yeah. You can get gold nuggets, which once you get 100 gold nuggets, you get a gold bar. You can purchase gold bars as the premium currency, and a gold bar, takes about 8 hours to get.
Okay.
In terms of just doing really well.
And what does a gold bar equate to in money in the game?
They haven't released how much.
It's still grayed out right now.
It's still grayed out.
You want to know what's weird to me about that though? Like, it sucks that they didn't go. Like, I was hoping that they would go realistic in the pricing, because even if they made it like, because even $200 would be crazy expensive back then. To put in perspective, this was back. You ever been to like Calico Ghost Town and that stuff?
Yeah, I've been there.
So I never forget this image in my head when I went there as a Boy Scout. There's a bag there, and it was like buying silver, $20 per ton. Damn, a ton of silver was $20. That's insane. Like now silver is currently $20 an ounce, but a ton was $20. Think about how much mining that is.
Yeah. So like I said, you're going to have to be able to pay for food and water and all that stuff. You also have to pay to have a camp, or else your health will be reduced. And
You don't just buy a kit?
No.
Oh.
You got to have a camp.
Oh.
Yeah, Red Dead Online seems to be the money-hungry Rockstar.
Well, look how much money they made with GTA
Yeah.
Online. Like, man, GTA Online.
I was like joking originally, like a couple months ago. I was like, man, Red Dead Online is going to be full of microtransactions. This is insane.
I knew it would because GTA Online made them so much money.
The hope, though, is that because it's only inside of beta, that these prices are just really high so that people aren't going to like jump really high in front of
As
everyone
soon as
else
the
who
game
has
starts.
beta
That's
access.
true.
And that hopefully, once those prices get dropped, maybe also like rewards also get bumped up. There's more missions that give more money, but
To be fair to Rockstar, like people complain about GTA Online, their shark cards. I have never purchased shark cards ever. I'm pretty satisfied with my GTA Online experience. Yeah, I don't have the freaking DeLorean that hovers around with rockets on it and all that stuff. I'm missing the big boy stuff. But I've got my Lamborghinis, I got my bike, I've got my penthouse and, my car garage and all that stuff. And it's like, yeah, I've had a very good time playing it for free. I've got pretty much all of the guns. And a lot of times they give money for free. Like they're just like, hey, go play these events this weekend. We're giving you $500,000. And it's like rad, they've done that so many times, like that it just makes it not even a big deal. If you're just a casual player and having fun, there you go. But man, the way you put it though, like that the gun costs that much, like the guns. That was the thing about GTA. The guns you could get, and then it was like the special skins, like making your guns gold and like.
Well, you see, like with Red Dead, they didn't have that many. Like in the Old West, they didn't have too many guns. If you really think about it.
That's true. I mean, everyone rocked a Peacemaker or a Schofield. But
Yeah. So this most expensive gun is mostly cosmetic. It just works like every other gun.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't mind. If they're saying like a 6-shooter is a 6-shooter and you're just buying a gold 6-shooter, I don't care about that.
Yeah.
Because functionality wise, buying the guns, I think the most expensive gun in GTA was either the rocket launcher or the minigun, which the rocket launcher I believe was $400K to buy, which is a lot. But the worst part about the rocket launcher is the ammo. Those rockets were like 10K, 15K a pop. I can't remember exactly how much they were. I just remember it was like, all right, do I buy a car or do I buy some rockets? What do I want to do? And so that was always interesting. But yeah, I wasn't terribly upset about how much the golden guns. Was it Yusef? God, I can't remember his name. It's the guy from Gay Tony though. But yeah, it's not bad. The cars though, that's where the money is in GTA. Maybe we'll have horses. Saddles. I was gonna say we'll have horses with gold chains.
Oh, by the way, there is horse insurance.
Horse insurance, eh?
Yeah. So if you don't get horse insurance, then you get horse insurance for free on your first horse, but on every other horse, you got to pay X amount of dollars, or whenever your horse dies, it takes a while, depending on how rare the horse is, for how long it respawns and how slow it goes.
I am wondering about something, and it might not be legal technically, because there's gambling in Red Dead. At least in Red Dead Redemption, you could sit there and play cards all day. Are those games gonna be in online? And if so, how hard can you go?
Well, I want to say if you can wager gold or transfer gold to being worth money, then that does actually go against FCC regulations against gambling.
You see, Vladimir.
You see, Vladimir.
There's a lot of times where in-game currency has been illegally traded for real money. Like,
Oh yes.
when you look at World of Warcraft before the token system, there were a lot of Chinese people selling gold on.
And they'd be happy to find you wherever they could.
Yeah, they were just grinding gold, and you could buy gold with real money, and therefore you could trade gold for real money by, using these different things.
I'm used to this. I've played a good number of MMOs where you just log on and then the world chat is just filled with bots.
Buy gold.
Buy gold. Buy gold.
Like RuneScape had that going on for a long time, and then Jagex really cracked down. They called it the bot explosion or something like that back in I think it was 2013, 2014. They banned 600,000 accounts just outright. It was like if you had suspicion of botting or those characters were currently botting, they were gone.
I remember
so
the
glad
first.
my character wasn't banned because
I remember
used to bot.
I remember the first time I was playing an MMO, and then it was like it literally froze my character in place, and it was like bot check, and I was like, what? Because
the code will.
Yeah, because when I get into playing an MMO, I find the best sequences for farming, and I was doing it at such precise pace that I was just constantly getting gold and doing the combo exactly on every single reset.
Wow.
Yeah, I had that happen to me actually in RuneScape when I was not botting, actually, when I used to mine a lot, because I would go to certain areas and I would just, I had it timed perfectly too, to where I could run around, grab this resource, and it was as soon as they spawned, I'd be grabbing coal and grabbing mithril and even adamant, and just doing that chain, and then it actually came out the same thing that you were saying. I don't remember if it said bot check, but it was it said some sort of code thing, and it was just huh.
Yeah, it was weird. It stopped the game and it brought up one of those little, picture things. All right, do the picture thing. I was like, wow.
Wow, that's funny. I wonder if that's actually one of the things to trigger random events in RuneScape, because because a lot of the bots had the programming for that. The random events. Did you ever play RuneScape?
No, I didn't.
Well, they had random events that would happen where you get special cosmetic items and other things, and they would, it'd be a mini game that would go on and whatnot. It happened just while you were playing, but there were specifically bots programmed so that if you had a random event occur, it would still do the random event.
Nice.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yes, I never had the bot check, but I did have my old WoW account was hacked into.
Oh yeah.
Someone's like, yeah, why are you mining this content? I'm like, I have been subscribed for 6 months. Well,
That's funny. Online gaming has come a long way.
Yep.
Yeah. We were talking about mobile gaming often on this show. I'm surprised that mobile gaming doesn't have an MMO yet.
What do you mean?
One that just everyone does.
Yeah. I guess it's because with phones, there's so many games.
Yeah.
And with the MMO genre, you don't really have the same kind of feel. Every phone MMO is an action MMO, and not everyone's all into that.
That's what I'm saying. Because RuneScape recently came to phones, old school RuneScape. They're working on putting current day RuneScape on there.
Maple Story just came to phones.
That's true. And you see, the thing about those is those are the real games. They're cross-play, with the actual PC games and stuff. But I'm just surprised because, when you look at MOBAs, we've got Arena of Valor, Vainglory, and there's one other one that I can't remember its name right now, but there's 3 MOBAs that people play. And then when you look at shooters, there's Nova, there's Critical Strike, and what's that? Modern Combat. It's there are shooters, but there's not an MMO scene going on.
Well, I see. For me, the problem I'm seeing right away is this gameplay, because MMOs say a lot more commands. You have to really dumb it down. Well, I say dumb it down, but make it more simple.
For on a phone, you gotta dumb it down because classic MMOs, you've got 30 different skills that you're gonna be using during combat.
And what I was thinking though, just putting out the idea, because phones, especially bigger phones, would be good for this. You'd be using your thumbs or your hand or your fingers. You could put your skills on the border. All the way wrapped around like a frame, and you could have tons going all around it, and
I just feel it would have too much screen clutter at that point.
I think for
Maybe.
UX design, that'd be kind of
Yeah,
because
pretty
if you had the game like there it is in the center, and then you had all the stuff outside of that as a
even
frame.
you swipe
Because
down.
instead of having this big old double bar going around the bottom of the screen, it would be on the outside. Because you have the precision of going in the middle is not hard. So I don't know.
I also see the communication on a phone. I would be curious how they would do that.
Oh yeah, because you can't. I mean, you could thumb it out.
You could type it, but who's going to sit there versus in your keyboard done.
Yeah, exactly.
So
It's like get good.
another thing about Bethesda that I just remembered because we're talking about mobile, Elder Scrolls Blades
Got
got delayed.
Oh, did it?
And after Fallout 76, I don't know how to feel about it. It looks good from what they've shown, and I really like the aspect of a town builder because I love Tropico. I love Dungeon Master.
I was interested in Blades until I found out that it's like on rails.
Oh, so you're not moving yourself? It's just
Yeah, I thought it was just like how they did in the, I thought it was just, they're doing a presentation. That's why it was like so fluid like that. But then when they showed the footage at the Apple conference, when they were releasing the iPad Pro and all that stuff, they showed off Elder Scrolls Blades at, was it WCC?
yeah.
Yeah. They showed it there, and it's an on rails game. It's like what was that game that came out quite a while ago now? It was made by Epic Games, and it used Unreal Engine. They made two of them. They were on iPhone. You're like, what? There's an Epic Games game I didn't hear about? Yeah, it was made by Epic. I can't remember the name. It was like Sword of Glory or something like that. Yeah, I like it. For those just listening, Spencer is giving me the most peculiar of looks. Let's see, Epic Games mobile game.
Sword of Glory is a Chinese company.
It's not that. There was a game that they made, and it was really cool. It looked really pretty, and there it is, Infinity Blade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was on rails. It was, but it was
It's very pretty looking.
That's a mobile game from like 2012.
You want to know a mobile game that looks really nice?
What's that?
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
I just want to show you more of Infinity Blade. Now, Infinity Blade, whoops, I forgot Blade in there. Infinity Blade, it was on rails, but you swiped and tapped and all that stuff for the combat. It's basically like a boss rush in most sense. And that's what it looks like Elder Scrolls Blades is being.
Now, I want you to look up Final Fantasy Brave Exvius so you can see how beautiful that looks.
I think I've seen this one.
I might have shown it to you.
Yeah. Either way. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Mobius, that's the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Brave Exvius is a return to classic look, and Mobius...
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Mobius was like... When I started playing this back a couple years ago, like, this was like the most beautiful thing I've seen on phones.
I'm not surprised, though. So much, like, people... Like, we've talked about it. People rag on phones, but this is... is Mobius actually an MMO?
You can play multiplayer against bosses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah, you can even play on your PC.
Oh, see, that's all Diablo Immortal needs.
Yeah, it was like, it started off as a phone game, and then a year into it, they were like, we're going to make it so you could play on Steam.
I feel like by the time Diablo Immortal drops, they'll actually make it playable on PC because of the fucking attack that they got after the announcement.
Do you not have phones?
Do you guys not have phones? But everyone was just like, can we play this on PC? Like, everyone wanted to just play it on there. I mean, I play games on phones, so I'm into it. I'm pretty excited for that game, although no one else is.
There's like 5 people happy about it.
Yeah, it's like buying the PlayStation Vita. Oh, you're so sad. You know what I mean, though, man. Like, who else besides us and Derek?
The PlayStation Vita is a very, very, very underrated system.
It's very much so. I totally agree. Like, who fucking bought it, man? Like,
They barely, said, "Oh, we're making this," because
they were pretty hard about it.
they went hard in the advertising.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the beginning they were very hard, but then it had such a terrible launch because of one fact at the beginning,
It's 'cause
and that fact was the freaking memory cards.
it wasn't just that.
Oh, wasn't like they didn't use normal SD? They used something. Like
They
their
used a
own?
proprietary memory card that cost an arm and a leg
Well,
for shitty ones.
yeah, it was really expensive. Those memory cards are still expensive. Like, damn.
You want to pay $100 for a 64 gigabyte memory stick?
I'm good.
Yeah, well, the 64 gig was only available in Japan too. For America, they only offered the 32, which was $80.
No, you're thinking about the 128.
No, they never made a 128.
Did they?
No, it was only 64, and it was only in Japan. And there's a lot of problems with it. It has running issues. Like,
Yeah,
it has like a 40% failure rate on those 64 gigs.
Yeah, for some reason it was too much memory for those shitty cards.
For an example, what happened to me? I bought a 64 gig one time, and it made me think that the Minecraft on PS Vita was just broken. I thought the game didn't work because chunks wouldn't load like I'd be playing. I'd be like, what is going on here? It just doesn't work. And then I realized it was the memory card. The memory card just wasn't supplying the data to the system to actually play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the memory cards was the hugest downfall of the Vita. If
Yeah.
they had gone with regular SD cards, the DS would have been blown out of the water. Because they did have beautiful games on the Vita.
Yeah.
They played well.
I mean, the
But-
system was $250 at launch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty pricey for a dedicated handheld. I mean, I'm fine with it because I
I
love
mean,
handheld gaming, but
I mean, at that time, the DS was $200. It was only $50
that's
more.
true. But when you say $250 and then you're just like, and
For a
also $40 for an 8 gig memory card. It was like, yeah, nah.
Yeah. It's just that memory card is what ruined it.
Yeah, and then you know what? The other big thing that messed up the Vita was actually the Fukushima earthquake. Their plant got kind of disturbed by that with the tsunami and everything. The Vita was delayed like 9 months because of it. So it was like it's supposed to come out, and then it was like 9 months after. And in that time period, the 3DS dropped its price down. They gave the ambassador stuff, and then more games were already out on the DS. It was just a perfect storm for Sony not having a good day.
I was almost considering getting it when they announced was that the PlayStation Vita TV.
Oh yeah,
the PS TV, I like it.
It looked interesting.
that's the better PlayStation Classic.
So yeah,
True.
it is the better PlayStation Classic. With the PS TV, you just hook it up to your computer and you can actually go into it and edit its whitelist. It's not hacking. It's called making it so you can play every game.
Oh,
Because there are certain games that are
that-
PlayStation Vita games that you are not allowed to play, and you're like, this doesn't even have touch controls. Why am I not allowed to play
Why
this?
not?
Yeah.
Plus the a lot of the games require like the most minimal of touch controls,
Yeah,
and there's a touchpad on the PS4. So
yeah. So you unlock this whitelist, and then you can play every game.
Yeah, it's good to know.
There's only I think 3 games in the entire PlayStation Vita that need both touchpads.
Uncharted Golden Abyss is one of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is like one of the best games on Vita.
Then there's what is it? The one with the papercraft.
Tearaway.
Tearaway.
That was a
Tearaway
lovely
requires
game
it.
as well.
I fucking love Tearaway.
Yeah, I love that game. That was so much fun. I dumped some time into that one. I beat the campaign.
I'll just fucking go back in there, make some papercraft, and just see how the world's changed just by changing one little thing.
I imagine Little Big Planet.
Little Big Planet Touch does have a few touch controls, but it doesn't use both of them.
It doesn't.
No, I don't think so.
I thought they had pinching and stuff in that. Well, no,
Oh.
that was in the custom stuff. That's what it was.
Yeah.
So so if it is compatible, there'd be levels where you're just like, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
Dude, it was insane some of the stuff that people made in Little Big Planet on Vita. Like,
it was just insane what people made in Little Big Planet. And period.
Yeah, period.
And we're getting Dreams, and that game looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
whenever it does come out.
Whenever. That's it seems to be a trend with Sony.
But you kind of made a little transition about another topic you want to talk about.
Yeah, we want to talk about that PlayStation Classic.
Because they're doing the greatest thing ever. They're blowing Nintendo out of the water with this thing.
Yeah.
No one wants an SNES Classic after this shit.
Man, no, see it's funny because I remember looking at recently the SNES Classic was actually selling like super good during the holiday weekend, and then the Nintendo Switch was selling super good. Like holy crap! I don't have the numbers. I could probably look them up, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
The big thing though is this PlayStation Classic. It's coming out on Monday, and oh boy, so I forgot who was it mentioned it that they were using PAL ROMs.
Yeah,
on it.
I'd be.
Yeah, you did mention that.
One of them was Tekken 3.
But did you see that it's like 12 of the games on there are using the PAL ROMs, and they're only at 50 hertz?
One specifically was Tekken 3. Imagine that at a lower frame rate than your normal when it was in NTSC.
Not just that, though. There are big issues with PCSX, the engine that they're using for the PS Classic, that people have proven when you go to play a 50 hertz PAL game on a 60 hertz, it doesn't just, it's not just, oh, I'm playing at 50 frames per second. There's timing issues. Like some games will be like overclocked and running super fast, like, running at like 1.5 speed. Some games clock down, so you're playing and it's in slow motion and stuff, and you're just like chugging around. And other games completely just start artifacting out, and
you know, I would love to play Tekken 3 Turbo.
Yeah, right. If it does that to Tekken 3, ooh boy,
then this is the best version of Tekken 3 out there.
Yeah, right. I mean, they added that mode in Street Fighter Alpha back in the day,
and that made it the best version.
God, that was so much fun in Alpha.
Another good one is if you look up on Google Images, the PlayStation Classic menu.
Oh yeah, it's so
bland.
It looks like it's.
I'm like, wow.
Like I get that they made it they kind of made it look a little bit like the original PlayStation menu with like the splatter paint and everything, but then this blue on black chroma thing going on, and then just this very generic thing. It lacks so much character. When you see the menu on the Nintendo Classic line,
which you right near, it's like right there. It's like, okay, that works. This does not.
Yeah, the Nintendo Classic. When you go to turn that on, it's like, hey, I'm playing some Nintendo games. I like this.
This just feels like some like little cheap flash thing thrown together.
Yeah, it's weird. Like when you look at this one, it's like, okay, it's got this motion background that has a special art. Each little thing has
designs.
These little dots here. When you look at those, are your saves, your real-time saves that you have. You have 4 slots. Tells you how many players there are. The cover art looks like super nice because it actually uses the package art, and it just tells you everything you need to know about what you're doing. There are no custom backgrounds on the PlayStation Classic for the borders when you're playing games. Whereas on the Super Nintendo Classic and the Nintendo Classic, you can totally customize the borders when you play. There's no scanline option on the PlayStation Classic.
It just it comes across to me like some cheap concept someone made for class.
Dude, I would not be surprised if an @Games logo is on there at this point. Like if
you open up, it's inside on one of the chips.
Yeah, right. It's not even like on the box. It's in the manual. Yeah, I gotta give them credit though. I do like the box that the PlayStation Classic comes in because it looks like the original PlayStation box, which it's like the same artwork and everything, and so I thought that was pretty cool that they did that. I mean, it's basically the same thing that Nintendo did with theirs. I think it's funny though because usually when PlayStation copies Nintendo, they're like, anything you can do, we can do better, and they kind of go with that, but it just never sells as well. They didn't do that this time.
This time they didn't even put any effort into it. They were like,
there's the original.
They're like, we're not putting out any games this year. We're not gonna make that much money. Everyone's been asking for a PlayStation Classic. Let's see what we could do.
Yeah, and then Nintendo's like, we're not working on an N64 Classic. We talked about that. I'm pretty sure they're lying.
I'm pretty sure they're like, man, That PlayStation Classic looks really bad.
I bet they were thinking about it, and then they saw how bad the PlayStation Classic was, and they're like, "We can wait. We can get more. We can work on getting the. We can get the trademarks.
Yeah.
We can wait like a little bit, get those trademarks, get those real good games out.
So,
Yeah.
hey, Microsoft, let's do some more games.
This is-
Make
this
a little
was-
money.
Total prediction right here. Guarantee
said
I'm right.
Banjo.
No. Not just that. I guarantee I'm right. The fucking minute the Switch sales dip, they're gonna announce the N64 Classic. Like you'll see it. It's like if there's just a significant dip. Like I'm not talking about like the little gradient that you see, and it's like okay, and of course it's gonna be lower next month because it's not the holidays anymore. But I mean like if it's like January, February, and then March, it goes down a little bit. It's just gonna fucking they're gonna be like Nintendo 64 Classic, and then like a month later they'll be like,
Boom.
Switch Pro's coming out too.
Switch you.
Switch, Super Switch. They just gotta call it the Super.
Switch.
Yeah, everyone would get the idea. They'd be like, there was the Nintendo, now there's a Super Nintendo. It's be like there was the Nintendo Switch, now there's the Super Nintendo Switch.
How about you just call it the SNES too?
Yeah, don't say SNES. You're not from Europe, so you don't get the excuse.
Do we get Virtual Switch?
Virtual Switch. They're making a diskless Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
That'd
that
be a lot
like
cheaper.
it's still not confirmed by Microsoft, but it's like
you gonna
there were all those rumors, and then there was like some pamphlet from someone put out.
you gonna give me that Xbox One S quality, but not charge me for that 4K Blu-ray and actually make it something I really want?
Bro, yeah, exactly. If it's like $150, that's like
I don't need that 4K Blu-ray player. Microsoft just I want a game
you've got a banging new 4K TV though. Like,
with HDR and everything.
why don't you want a fucking 4K Blu-ray player?
Because I don't care about Blu-rays. I care about gaming.
You're just not a movie guy.
I'm just all about that gaming, playing Spider-Man in HDR.
I bet you if you watched,
Lord of the Rings inside of 8.
well, no, they haven't made a 4K Lord of the Rings set yet.
See, there's no reason then. No,
I was gonna say
purpose.
if you watch Blade Runner 2049,
It's not Lord of the Rings.
bro, it's Blade Runner 2049. It's pretty fucking rad. It's
But
so underrated. Have you seen it,
No, I've not yet.
dude?
I gotta.
It's like okay. See, I'm one of those people that enjoyed the original Blade Runner. It was before my time, so I didn't have like the cult nerd hype of it. I do love it though. I watched it originally when I was younger than I should have watched it, and then I love the aesthetic. But it's like even though I from a filmmaking perspective, I also like it for that sense. But I'm not like super big on the original Blade Runner. I don't think it's like something crazy amazing like a lot of people put it at. But Blade Runner 2049 is like holy shit, like good movie. Like it totally stands on its own. You don't have to watch the original Blade Runner. The effects are insane, and story and all that's good. But I'm just talking specifically like as far as cinematography and looks. I bought it on 4K Blu-ray, and damn, it made me like, okay, I want to buy more movies on 4K Blu-ray. This is like, I didn't think it was going to be that big a difference. I mean, if you're not a film guy, you don't watch movies, I guess you probably wouldn't care. But I didn't think it was going to be that big of a difference. Like, have you watched a 4K Blu-ray, Rich?
No.
Dude, because okay, if you watch a 4K stream video, a standard 1080p Blu-ray still looks better in most cases.
Yeah, because of compression.
Yeah, just because of compression and all that stuff. And when you watch a 4K Blu-ray, it's like, wow, like holy shit, like it makes you like it makes it unjustified to go to the movies now. Like when you see a 4K Blu-ray on a big screen with surround sound in your living room, it's like you're good. You're dialed in. You're set. Like that's all you need. Like you could just wait for every movie to come out on Blu-ray.
All right, you go buy Ant-Man and Wasp on 4K Blu-ray. We'll watch it.
You really want to see that one?
I have not seen it yet. I want to see it.
I haven't seen it either, but
We gotta watch it.
I haven't seen Ant-Man though.
Really?
Why haven't you seen Ant-Man? Ant-Man's great.
To be fair, I haven't seen Spider-Man: Homecoming either.
I haven't either, so.
Spider-Man: Homecoming is really good too.
I heard it is, and I want to see it, and I wanted to see it in theaters, and I just didn't, and I haven't. Yeah.
You saw Infinity War, didn't you?
Yes.
See, you didn't get that much of an emotional impact then.
No, I love Spider-Man. It was already a big hit. I
started crying at that moment.
I saw Civil War, and you met him in there.
Yeah, but like for like half a second. He was in there for like, I want to say he had like 12 minutes of screen time.
You see him meet up, and it's like, oh, he's a little cute Spider-Man. He gives him the suit, and then he goes and he fights, and he's all quippy, and he's very Spider-Man-like, and it was neat, and I had a good time with it.
Homecoming is great.
I'm actually about to rent Ant-Man the Wasp.
You're renting it right now?
Google Play has it for $2 HD.
Oh,
for a little special.
Look at that. Oh. Google Plus coming in with that money.
I don't rent them all the time, but hey, it's like, hey, if you're offering a deal, it's a movie I want to see. Fuck it.
But
oh damn! I'm just looking at this on this Google image search that the PlayStation. That's it. Okay, this is not working, but that's a D skin. I think. Oh no, never mind. It's just a. Do you guys remember D skins?
Yeah.
Did you ever know about that, Center?
What is a D skin?
So you remember how CDs used to scratch and it sucked because you'd go to play music and it just wouldn't work, or you'd go to play a game and it would lock up. D skin was this little plastic sheet that clipped on to your discs, and they had color bands like what that does right there, and you would have just like this big bright orange, bright purple. They used the weirdest colors. Remember that?
You know what? That's the PAL case, isn't it?
No, this is a long box that we're looking at.
When they first came out with long boxes, it's like old school CDs were like long boxes.
Yeah, but they still used that inside of Europe for a good amount of time when they were releasing, and it took a while before they went to the standard CD case.
Same way in America. Like the first, I think it's like 200 games are in long box in America.
I never understood why it's long box.
Because it's a long box.
Well, I'm saying it's just like.
Oh no, it's also called a crystal. No, that's
crystal case is a normal one.
Dreamcast.
I just remember.
Well, no, crystal's just a normal. That's what they call it. Oh no, jewel case is what they call the normal ones.
Yeah, crystal case was the long cases that look really good.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've seen.
No.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, that one right there.
Because this is a jewel case. These are the normal ones, but okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, those ones are really nice. Fun fact about that. 2 people in America really wanted to recreate them, and one was from Limited Run Games, and they built their whole company just so that they can get more of those cases.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what the guy said. He was like, I built this company selling...
Just to make those cases.
Just to make these cases, have a good mold for them, and have them come out perfectly, and I want to put all of my games inside these cases. And he was doing this, and then before he even announced his first game that was going to have the crystal case, some other dude just went and made his own mold, had it made in China, real cheap. Like, there's this whole story about it, and
that's crazy.
And the guy from Limited Run Games almost like broke down at that moment. He's like, I was just about to announce these. I was just about to have my dream come true of making these great cases and giving them to everyone and having them for myself, and I might get just copyright striked because someone else went to China and made a shitty version before me. And then he even ordered one to see how it felt and everything, and like the quality of the Chinese one was bad.
No, like that's always a bummer. But you usually, I mean, depending on where the patent was filed, you might not have it. Like if it was filed in China, a lot of those patents don't cross seas, and so just goes on. Yeah, see these right here, D-skin, and then they never used like black. It was like orange, purple, green.
It had to be something you could tell was on there.
Yeah, pretty much. It was like, God, there we go. Yeah, see, it just puts a ring around it.
It really didn't add much to it for me, but
yeah, I used these a lot back in the day. It was an interesting little thing, the D-skin. It's just funny thinking how CDs really just died.
Well, kind of still around.
You're saying it's 8:15. You want to crack open this board game?
Let's crack open this board game, and do we want to take a break or not?
We can take a break if you've got to use the.
No, I don't have to go.
I don't have to either.
I was just like, it's halftime for the show.
We haven't been taking breaks because we don't, we haven't been running advertisements at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
So any that we have, we just run them throughout the day. Because we used to do it on old Chaotic Studio. We would run them in between. It was like, every hour we have a break. But for now, we're just going solid. until we get more.
Commercial-free radio.
Commercial-free radio. That's how radio stations always work. Whenever they change hands or whatever, they go on ahead and they don't run commercials for a while. But for those of you wondering what we're talking about, we're gonna play Red Dragon Inn. This is the first box for the Red Dragon Inn. I do own the third expansion as well. I didn't bring it. It's actually in my car in case more people came, but it's just because I was like, if Giovanni and Miguel both show up, this is only 4 decks in here. It wouldn't have worked out so well. But because we are playing with just 3 of us, use 1 box.
All right, I'll try not to look at your cards.
Oh, I'll using that. Well, that's going to be...
Actually, no, it's not going to show yours. It's not going to show anyone's cards.
No,
unless you go like this.
Yeah, but I was thinking we can at least, that's why I moved the camera over there so that way we can at least show, the boards and stuff. So Rich has never played this, so it's going to be for him.
All right.
He's
so go get yourself some vodka.
There's a bunch that's still in the fridge.
No, you got to get some hard shit. We're gonna.
You got some tequila.
There you go. I'll give you that. And so the first thing, since you're new, Rich, I'll let you choose your character first. We've got a fighter, a priestess, a thief, and a wizard.
Thief.
You want to play a thief? Okay, his name is Gurky. What you do is, so go ahead and, wait, there are other cards in here? I'm just making sure we got all going good there. All right, take that. Oh, shit. Actually,
Why don't you have sleeves?
the drink deck is in my car.
Oh no!
Because I was playing this game with Andrew and Miguel, and I guess Andrew took out the drink deck and put it all as one deck. So there will be a bit of a break. We have to take a break so I can go grab it. At least I brought both. I almost didn't bring them both.
Almost ruined the whole showing.
What do you want to play?
You
You decide that. I'll go.
I
want
want to play the guy with the dog.
the guy with the dog. Wait.
That's inside the expansion.
Yeah, I was like, that's not. Oh, you just did that because I'm bringing the expansion anyways. Okay. You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll go do that.
Let's
though.
take a break.
Okay. Go and just crank up the music.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Let me go mute.
My neighbor thinks a dog has been shitting in my yard.
Wait, what about dogs shitting in your yard?
It's the sandals with the dog print on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
My neighbor thinks there's a dog shitting on my yard, but it's been me this whole time.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I love that that little picture of the little sandals.
Right. Okay. So yes, now we've got it's a double drink deck on here. All right. Sorry for that little interruption. Go ahead and shuffle these up real quick. Now the way this works is you're going to draw 7 cards from your deck. So go ahead and shuffle your deck up.
All right.
And you have your fortitude and you have your life. And if your fortitude and your life meet, you
die.
Yeah, you pass out and you're out of the game. But if you lose all your money, you're broke, and you also are out. So there's 2 ways to be out. And here you go. Put that there. So right here's your fortitude, and you'll be getting drinks and stuff, and it'll say plus to your fortitude.
So I take 7 and give you this back?
Huh? No.
Oh, I keep those in, right?
That's your hand.
Oh,
And then your deck goes here.
Okay, I get you.
You start out with 10 gold. So let me get you your gold pieces. We're not using my fancy gold pieces like I have at home. These are just little cardboard ones that come with the game.
Sorry, I'm gonna readjust. I see the fucking board.
Little.
All right. So let's see. Da-da-da. There you go, Spencer. All right, and 10 right there. Cool. I want to play Whizgill. That's like my favorite. She is she's a little gnome, and she builds things. And what's really funny about Whizgill is her cards are pretty strong, but they may or may not happen a lot of times. Is the way that works. And then you wanted to be the little manic panic pixie with the dog.
I want a dog.
Pet the dog. They need to let us pet dogs in movies. In video games. Okay, so go ahead and shuffle that deck. That's your dog Wolfric deck. It's separate from your main deck. There's the main deck. Gonna go ahead and clear this off the table.
Never played this character.
Oh yeah?
Nope. I'm gonna learn how to play with a puppy.
Okay. And to start, we also all get a drink. This goes in your drink deck. Goes face down at first.
Right.
Now, the way this works, so we'll let Rich go first because actually no, we'll let you go first, and then because it goes clockwise after, and that way Rich can at least see 2 people play their turn. Now, before you do your turn, you can discard any amount of cards in your hand and draw new cards up to 7. And when you run out of cards in your deck, you just reshuffle. It's not a big deal. And
All right, so 7 is the starting hand.
yeah, 7 is starting hand. Well, 7's always the hand, yeah. You always draw, so I'm going to grab my 7 real quick. Okay. Yeah, we should probably just make it the normal thing is we'll play board games on like the first week of the month. So
Makes sense.
now what you do is you play an action, and there are cards that are sometimes cards, which means they're in response to stuff. And then there's anytime cards, which means you can play it on your turn, someone else's turn. You can play it before you do your action phase. And you can do action phase or you can do gambling. And the way gambling works is someone will play a gambling card. It'll say gambling, I'm in. And if you start a round of gambling, everyone puts in a token, unless there are sometimes cards that say ignore a round of gambling. You don't have to ante in, all that stuff. And gambling, it takes up your action phase, but it'll pass the gambling phase around until the round of gambling is over, and in which case it goes back to the control player's turn, and then that becomes the order a drink phase. There's a drink deck right here. We will take a card from the top of the drink deck and put it on your personal drink deck, and then it's your drinking phase. that person that's currently their turn, they will reveal the drink on the top of their drink deck and drink it. And it'll have different varies of fortitude loss, or gain, I should say. And then there's coffee, which actually lowers your drunkenness, and water, which does nothing. But if it is your drink phase and you do not have a drink in your drink deck, you start to sober up, and it'll lower by 1. So the point is to always order a drink for someone when you see them having an empty deck, because that means they will start sobering up. So, Spencer, go ahead and start.
I'm going to discard 2 cards.
Okay.
So do I get to draw from either deck or just only from the Kalen deck?
Oh, there are specific rules for you because of that deck, actually. I have...
Miguel's on there.
Oh, look at Miguel. Hey, Red Dragon, if Rich is following all this, he's a goddamn genius.
I'm trying.
He's trying.
It's all over the place.
Let me get this very specifically. So, I'll explain the rules for your character, just so everyone sees it. Kaylin the Renegade. Kaylin is a tiny pixie enchanter with a big chip on her shoulder. Wolfric is a wolf who is neither tiny nor has a chip on his shoulder. Between her magical skills and his brute strength, they are a match for any dungeon's monsters. Setup. Shuffle the Wolfric deck and place it next to your player mat. Leave a space near your player mat for the Wolfric deck and the Wolfric discard pile. Reveal the top card of the Wolfric deck and place it on the Wolfric deck discard pile. Okay? This is Wolfric's mood. Alright?
Oh, Wolfric is feeling sad.
At the end of Kaylin's turn, after her drink phase, Wolfric's mood changes. Reveal and discard the top card of Wolfric's deck. Wolfric's current mood determines a standing effect that applies to Kaylin continuously until Wolfric's mood changes again. If Wolfric's deck runs out of cards, reshuffle the Wolfric deck discard pile and use it as the new Wolfric deck. If the Wolfric card would adjust the numerical value of a card effect, adjust the card as a whole rather than the individual effects on that card.
All right.
All right.
Rich
Rich is a damn genius, though, Miguel. That's such a good observation. The dude is smart. He figures out a lot of shit.
All right, so
Try?
I am going to say, you gnome, you think you're so big, have another drink.
Oh, okay. Is it just pick another player, they take a drink?
They drink the top drink.
Oh, drink the top drink?
Yep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, drink it.
1 plus... Okay, so the way this works is that it's 1 plus a chaser. What that means is if I had another card, I would flip that over as well and add it to this. But because I only have the 1, I only get 1. I do not draw another card to add to that. If it's a drinking event, there are some that say, reveal the card on the top, and it'll have a chaser, which you would reveal another one. And if I had a full deck here, I would have revealed another one. So.
All right, so now I drink, right?
Yes.
All right, let's see what I got. I got drinking contest. Each player reveals a
There you
drink from the drink deck and drinks it.
So we go in turn order in this case. Go ahead and draw the top one. And he got a 1. Drink ale. I got a -2, and if I'm an orc, it's a +2 drunkenness, and then I'll just pull yours, Rich, which is also a light ale.
Okay.
And what does it say on the effects?
The player who reveals the drink with the highest alcohol content, even if they avoid the effect of the drink, wins 1 gold from each other player. If there is a tie, the players who tied reveal and drink again until theirs is a winner. The effect of a drink event are ignored, and they count as 0 alcohol content.
Oh, okay. So the effects of the drink are ignored, so I don't lose 2 health. But you guys have a tie, and what was it?
We basically give you 1 gold.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys give me gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wins 1 gold from each other player. And you get a drink off the top of the deck.
Oh, okay. You're ordering me a drink. There we go.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right.
I made sure that you didn't have the shitty.
Yeah, Miguel was like, make sure Connor gets a drink, Spence.
All right, I guess that's.
Oh yeah, because you did it out of order. You're supposed to
4,
order a
5,
drink
6.
and then drink.
Oh my bad.
Just you draw at the beginning of your turn because there's sometimes discards that happen and stuff.
Alrighty.
All right. So, I am going to start a round of gambling.
Wolfric is feeling sad. I don't want to gamble.
Is that what? That's the
Yeah.
effect. You can just choose not to.
Whenever a round of gambling begins, you may choose not to participate. You don't ante, and you can't play any gambling or cheating cards during the round.
Dang. Okay. Well, Rich, you're in
Sad
it.
puppy.
Unless you're in the round of gambling, so you have to put a token in.
Okay.
Now, that I've just started the round of gambling. It is now your turn in the round of gambling. So you have to play a gambling card or pass. And cheating cards count as that. So, like, if you read your cards, there's ones that'll say gambling, I'm in. That'll take control of the round of gambling. There's cards that say I raise, which means we'll both put another token in. There's cheating cards. There's winning hand. All that stuff. So, what do you want to play?
Just trying to decide here.
Trying to figure it out. Go ahead and take your time. Let's see.
So you can play cheating or gambling then, huh?
Yeah, cheating or gambling cards. They'll say action gambling. Actually, well, they
They'll
just say gambling.
gambling.
Yeah, a lot of them say gambling. Unless it's a gambling I'm in, it'll say action gambling, which it's the same thing. You just take control of the round, and then I would have to take control of it again.
Let's do something. Use that one.
So what you going to do?
Winning hand?
So he plays winning hand, which means he wins unless I play a cheating card. So I say, oops, I dropped my cards, which is take control of a round of gambling, and it is a cheating card.
So now I can...
So now you have to play again, and you can do a raise, take control of the round of gambling, another winning hand, or cheating.
What's up your sleeve? Force a player to leave.
Oh, okay. So it's a cheating thing, and he forces a player to leave the round of gambling. That means Rich wins the round of gambling. You get these 2 tokens.
Do I have to get 2 new cards in, or is it we play to this and get pick 7 new?
I don't know.
You're gonna
at
get
the
them at the
beginning of
start
your
turn.
turn, you draw.
Okay.
So you always draw up to 7 at the beginning of your turn.
Okay,
You can,
so next turn I draw.
yeah, and you can discard any amount.
Now do I get a drink?
Hold up, because I'm still in my thing.
Fuck.
And Spencer doesn't have a drink, so I'm going to order him a drink. And then
A drinking con. Oh, wait, no, I don't reveal it.
you don't reveal it. God damn it, Spencer.
I keep getting drinking contests.
You expect the new guy to do that?
Put that in the middle. Yeah, it just goes in your drink deck. And okay, so that's the end of my turn. I drink my drink. Oh God, it's Pixie Punch, and
I tried to put this in there too.
it's a 3. So boom, boom, boom. I'm at 4 drunkenness. All right, Rich, that makes it your turn.
Get
Now I
wasted.
place my 2 cards. Do I draw first before my drink?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Just to make sure.
So you draw up to 7,
Yeah,
and then you play. No, you don't drink yet. That's at the end.
Okay.
So then you play an action card. You can do any action, or you can start a round of gambling.
Guys, I think there was a miscalculation in the treasure division. Each player pays me 1 gold.
All right.
I get to do Miguel proud.
There you go. Yeah, Miguel. That's his favorite deck. So he's probably enjoying watching you just fuck with shit. All right, and then at this point, since you played your action, you could play sometimes or anytime cards if you want, or the next step is ordering a drink for someone, and then drinking your drink.
Like giving Connor that good old drink.
Yeah, because I don't have any drink cards in my deck right now,
Oh,
and Spencer has 1. So you order it. I would pull it from here.
Okay, I'll order a drink.
Okay, so I put that in my drink deck.
Okay.
You also don't have to order it for him. You could order it for
You
me.
could order it for him. Yeah, if you wanted to just be
Yeah,
like,
but you had no drink.
yeah, exactly. That's the good way to do it. And then you drink yours. 4.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
someone's getting
It's
wasted
strong enough to
today.
stunt your growth, so this goes...
This is the Dwarven Firewater. Yeah, it's strong enough to stunt your growth.
Yeah, so you're gonna move your white up to 4.
Okay.
There you go. And so, yeah, your health is on this side, and your fortitude is on this side.
Okay.
If these jewels meet, you lose. Okay.
All
I
right.
make it Spencer's turn.
All right.
Damn,
let's
you
see.
got that's the 4s are the biggest drinks.
All right. So then, now since it's the start of my turn, I reveal a new mood for Wolfric. Wolfric is content.
I'm glad I cheered
He does
Wolfric.
nothing.
I'm glad I cheered your dog up.
He's doing his own thing.
That's
Wow.
crazy though. That doesn't let you not gamble.
It's like he's sad. I can't gamble. Sorry.
I gotta take care of my puppy.
I gotta take care of the puppy. Why wouldn't I? You know? Okay. Do. Man, I don't want to do any actions. But,
Action Jackson.
but I guess actually his bite is worse than his bark. I'm gonna go. Man, you're both at 4.
We're both at 4. You're just gonna hurt one of us, aren't you?
Yeah, it's not. I'm going after you, Connor.
Oh no.
You lose 3 health.
Ah. So what is it? He just bites me?
He bites your fucking.
What does it say? That like read the flavor text up top.
Actually, his bite is worse than his bark. Pick another player. They lose 3 fortitude.
Nice. That's mean.
All right, and Rich, you're gonna get a drink.
Okay.
I'll go and pass you one. There you go. Just goes right on your drink deck.
Yeah.
And time to knock one up.
Knock one down?
Knock one
I
down.
think you mean knocking one up is
yes.
different.
Oh, elven wine with a chaser drink.
You don't have an extra drink in your deck, so it's just the 3.
Boop boop.
And
boop.
elven wine is strong though. All right. And then that would make it my turn. And I don't think, I'm not going to discard anything, even though I have 5 cards. I'm going to draw 2 more. Damn it. I didn't get what I wanted. Like, it's not a bad hand,
It's just not your
but
preferred.
it's not a great hand either. It's like, it's good for a certain thing. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I'll put that there. Well, Spencer, take a drink. And I'll drink my drink. Because I'm not going to do any action this turn. Oh, it's a barroom brawl. Each player loses 1 fortitude. Nothing like some alcohol-fueled mayhem to make an evening complete.
You know, you should pick on someone your own size, like him.
No, that's...
You may play this card immediately after you lose fortitude from a card played by another player.
I didn't play it. I drank drink from my drink deck. That's not playing a card.
Oh, that's not?
No.
I thought that said each player loses fortitude.
Yeah, but I didn't play it.
Oh, if he played instead of drinking.
There's cards that are actions, like your bite card.
Ah.
Where it's like, like you attack that player. They have to play it. I just revealed it. I revealed the drink on my drink deck. It doesn't count as a play.
So we still all lose fortitude?
We all lose 1. Ow.
Ew.
Actually, wait. Shit.
Worse for you.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. No, I already dropped it down. That's the thing. I was like, I don't think I lost this much. I already dropped it is what I did. Okay. I'm right there. Cool. And then, yeah, it's your turn, Rich.
Okay. I think Connor needs a drink.
Oh, well, that's at the... That's near the end of your turn.
I'm still around the gambling, actually.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Make a little pile of gold. All right.
No, I raise.
You raise. Okay, so now we all put another token in. I raise. This could literally end games at times.
Oh, I raise.
Okay. This is the biggest pot I've actually ever seen now. Because everyone raised. Spencer?
I play a winning hand.
Ooh.
Okay.
This is when...
Hey, Spencer, what's that up your sleeve? Take control of a round of gambling and pick another player, force them to leave the round of gambling.
Oh.
So you're out. So now I control the round of gambling.
Can I... That's a sometimes card. No, that's a gambling
It's a
card.
cheating card.
Okay.
It's not a sometimes.
Can't do anything about that.
He's doing action. That's about it.
Is it? Well, I just did cheating. So if you have a regular action, take control of a round of gambling, you can.
I will.
Okay. So gambling. So you control the round. Now I play a winning hand. Do you have anything?
You're the rogue.
I can take control.
But you can't. The next card has to be a cheating card.
Yeah, I
to
don't
take
have a cheating
control.
card.
You don't have any cheating card? That means I win.
There you go. Enjoy.
Look at you, Mr. Moneybags.
Oh man. Okay. So how much is this actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 gold. That is the most gold I've seen in a gambling.
I think you need a drink.
Yeah, I think so too. After that, I need a celebratory drink.
Unless you mind.
All right, so I do this. And
Light ale.
Light ale. See, those are the good drinks to have. Just
Yes,
one.
doesn't hurt me.
Water is the best. Well, actually, coffee is the best because it lowers it.
Oh, that's my fortitude 5 then, right?
What's up?
That's one more to my fortitude.
No, that's
Drinking, yeah, puts your fortitude up.
Okay.
Doesn't,
Yeah. Let's make sure.
Yep. Okay, and that's Rich's turn, right? No sometimes or any times? You're all good? All good?
I'm good.
All right, Spencer.
Oh man. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna change
Oh,
the
wait.
music to Diablo. It feels more fitting.
Wolfric is feeling destructive. Immediately after you add gold to your stash, pay 1 gold to the inn. Damn.
Oh, so when you gain a gold, you have to put it to the end?
I have to put 1 to the inn.
Wow. Dang.
Damn.
Because he's hurting people and breaking shit? You're paying taxes?
I'm gonna play.
A round of gambling?
Actually, I can still throw cards away, right?
Wait, did you set a Wolfric card that you put in your regular discard pile, or is that just...
No, that's the one where he
okay.
bites.
Oh, okay.
So I drew at the start. Do I get
Ooh,
to
Diablo
discard
2
now,
music.
or do I?
It feels
Or
more
was that
fitting
a-
than Chrono.
Yeah. What's up?
So was I supposed to discard before I draw or no?
Yes.
Ah.
You discard beforehand.
I can. Yeah, I guess I'll do gambling. I'm in.
Okay. With all this money, I don't give a fuck. All right. Now I'm gonna be mean on this one and just play winning hand, because I know Rich doesn't have any cheating cards right now. So Rich is out. He's passing,
Ah.
and then you have to play a cheating card.
Well, you see, I don't need to.
You're just gonna end the round of gambling.
Oh, I guess the wench thought it was a tip.
There you go. Doesn't hurt me though with my 12 gold iron. So what that means, Rich, is this card, the wench comes up, takes the money, puts it back in the bar room.
All right, Connor,
okay.
take a drink.
Really, not Rich?
You took all my money.
That wasn't my fault. That was both of us. You raised. All right. So now I'm sitting here at 2 drinks. Oh, look at that. Elvish wine.
You know what? I'm not gonna drink that. I'm gonna take a bath. I really need to take a bath. Ignore a drink.
See that? That's funny.
Yep, just taking a bath.
She's taking a bath in hot chocolate. It's a little pixie, so pretty funny.
I'm pretty sure that's not hot chocolate.
It's got marshmallows in it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Then it is my turn, and I'm going to draw 4 cards. Alrighty then. Well, this character, one thing she really likes to do is gamble. So gambling, I'm in.
Not now. I'm feeding Wolfric.
Okay, so what he did is he played a sometimes card that allows him to not join a round of gambling. If you don't have any of those, you still have to join the round of gambling.
The sometimes card?
Yeah, there's sometimes card that says, like, instead of joining a round of gambling, you may opt out or something like that.
No.
Nope. Okay, so gold in.
Lose your money.
And then now you have to play either any sort of gambling card to take the round of gambling, cheating otherwise. Winning hand.
Take control.
Take control? Okay. And I am going to play... Okay. These aren't my Omni-Sight goggles. Take control of round of gambling. But we have to see if it works, because this is the first time we get to see one of these cards. This is one of Wizgill's gear cards. The card I played takes effect, but nothing. It's fine. And hey, it really worked. So, yeah, whoa, that actually did what I expected it to do. Sometimes my stuff doesn't work. Like, I'll play the cards, and then it says the card you played does not take effect, and then it also adds things. Like, it'll do damage to myself, other players, make people drunk, all kinds of stuff. So, I took control of the round of gambling by cheating. That means it is now your turn. I'm currently in control.
Any gambling card.
I got nothing.
You got nothing? That means I win this round of gambling unless Spencer is going to...
Nope, I don't have anything to make the gambling end.
All right, so boom, I win again. And let's see. Rich, you look a bit thirsty over there. I'm getting you a drink. And let's see here. Yeah, I will go ahead and drink my top card. Okay, it's either drink, it's called Gambler's Grog. It's 4, or pay 2 gold to the end to pass Gambler's Grog to another player. You may not pass Gambler's Grog if it was the result of a drink effect or a chaser. Gambler's Grog cannot be affected by any card that splits a drink. I do have a lot of gold. Spencer doesn't have very much gold, so I'm passing that drink to you, Spencer. I'm paying 2 to the wench.
Huh.
So you can pay 2 to pass it as well. But you only have 3 gold, and if you run out of gold, you're out. Tactical explosion. Or you just take 4.
I gotta take 4.
Bam! You gave me that drink, asshole! When I had drinks in my drink deck, you did that to me. You did this to yourself, Spencer. Okay, your turn, Rich.
I need cards.
Wolfric, why have you forsaken me?
Oh yeah, I think I should show from the last time the cheating card because it just looks so funny. She's all sitting there like glamming out her freaking hands, and there's gold in her goggles. It's good art. This game has fun art.
So now, if I don't gamble, I can put an action card and then do drink, right?
You can do action or gambling. Well, it says action on the opening hand gambling cards. So you're gambling again? What you doing? What's your action?
How'd that get stuck in your back, Connor?
Oh,
You lose 2 fortitude.
let's see. Not right now. This device is very delicate. Ignore an action sometimes or anytime card that affects your fortitude or alcohol content.
Nice.
And it doesn't have gears. It just happens. So I just ignore that. We're all good. That's your action. Now you have sometimes or anytime cards.
Are you gonna play an I don't think so?
There are I don't think so's. If you have that, you can.
Okay.
You have that?
Well, no.
Do you have an I don't think so?
No, I was sometimes.
Oh, is it in reaction to this?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Are
I
you playing anything right now?
Nah.
Oh, okay, so
I think I'll order you another drink.
me or Spencer? 'Cause Spencer's dry.
I was mentioning, I think you need a drink.
Haha.
I just drank.
You drank the drink you gave me.
Okay, minus 1 fortitude. At least I'm not a troll.
Okay, so this does both. So what you do is you up
6.
your alcohol content and then
Yeah.
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 But yeah, if you're a troll, it's two drinks. The troll swill, and it looks disgusting. There is a finger and an eyeball in there. It's like Wendy's chili. All right.
And I'm gonna reveal the new mood of Wolfric. His new mood is rambunctious. Immediately after you gain alcohol content, you lose 1 fortitude. Wow.
Okay then.
Thank you, you little shit.
He's just biting you and stuff.
No, you like right now. Look, he's like sniffing my ass.
Oh, that's weird. Immediately after you gain alcohol content, you lose 1 fortitude. The heck is he doing?
Yeah.
This is weird. There you go. There's the weird card.
All right. Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Do not mess with me. Each other player loses 1 fortitude.
Let's see. Do I have a thing to say?
I throw out pixie dust.
I lose fortitude. Ow. My fortitude. You're ordering Rich a drink?
Yeah, he needs a drink.
Okay.
Um,
That was each other player?
yeah, each other
All
player.
right, now we're down.
And let's see what this drink says. Oh, I am definitely going to say, why do they make these tankards so big? Ignore a drink.
Nice. It's just she spilled it. Is that the
Yeah,
deal?
and she spills it.
Yeah. Most of her drinking cards, isn't she just bathing in it?
Yeah, she's just like bathing in it or like face first in like so much alcohol.
I mean, if you're a pixie, that's why you do it. You just go for it.
Just ignore drinks all the time with her.
It's like they would that pixie takes Kendrick Lamar's song to a whole new level. She goes, it's a pool full of liquor, and then you dive in it. That's every drink for her. Just jump right into it. All right.
All right, and since I guess I didn't drink, I sober up, right?
No, it's just ignore. That only happens if there's not a drink in your drink pile. When you ignore it, it's just ignoring it. So it doesn't sober you up though.
Okay.
I definitely want to keep these, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw 3 more. All right. Damn it. This is a really good card, but it's like I'm gonna save it. And okay, I will go ahead and order Spencer a drink. I'm not gonna do any actions this turn. And I will drink my drink. And it's an elven wine. Man, we're getting all the heavy ones today. All right, that makes it Rich's turn.
I think I'll order Connor a drink. Not taking action. I'm good.
Okay,
Now drink my drink. 0. It's water.
there you go. Perfect.
Perfect.
Nothing happens. The only thing better than water is coffee. Because coffee actually gives you some. Well, there actually is another one too that gives you fortitude. That's always cool. Potion seller.
Potion cell I require your strongest potion. And discard 1. 1, 2, 3. What is this card? This guy's what? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Uh-huh. 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 Huh. I'm going to reveal the new mood. He's feeling Wolfric is feeling stalwart. Players may not play cards that would negate or ignore cards you play from your hand.
Oh, dang.
I just played Counterspell.
People cannot counter you. That's crazy.
Yeah. You can't do anything.
So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna bite your hand.
Dang.
Our friends aren't food, Wolfric. Pick another player, they lose 2 fortitude. You can't negate it or ignore it.
Can't negate or ignore it, but can I split it? That's the question.
He's gonna bite both your hands.
Nope. Can't do anything. So what? It's 2. You said?
Yeah, 2.
Ow. All right.
Getting close there.
He's a rambunctious little pup.
And then who you ordering a drink for?
I'm gonna order a drink for Rich. And I'm gonna drink Monster Attack Drink Event. Monsters are attacking the inn. Again, each player loses 1 alcohol content.
Loses?
Yeah, each player loses 1 alcohol content.
Oh, we all sober up a little bit.
Will you help, please? Each player chooses to help fight, lose 3 fortitude, and gain 2 gold from the inn. I will help. I'll lose 3 fortitude and gain 2 gold.
I will not. There's no consequence for not helping?
Except looking like a dick.
I don't care.
The consequence is 3 health. You fucking dick. You don't got enough health to give towards these people who are taking care of us?
No, I've only got like 6 health left.
What about you, Rich? Are you going to help?
What monsters? I don't see anything.
Oh, wow.
'Cause you got a lot of health, but
Yeah, so the pixie and the wolf are the ones who take care of business. Business.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, we're stronger than both of you.
Hey, three more. I'm getting toward his level.
And,
Yeah,
he,
give
and
me
he's
some
running
gold.
low on money, so he needs the gold.
Give me the 2 gold.
I have
pieces.
so much gold that I don't need to lose health for gold.
You fucking dick.
I mean, ow, my elbow. That hurt. All right.
You fucking dick. Don't want to fucking save the people.
Dang, the monsters are attacking the end. Again.
All right, it's your turn, bro.
That's funny. Okay, let me see what I want to get rid of. I do want to get rid of that. And I'm going to get rid of that. And let's see. Keep those. Hold on that. All right, so I draw 2. Okay. I am going to play. I'm suddenly feeling extremely creative. Gain 3 fortitude. You may play another action card. And then
We
I'll
don't
play,
think so.
Huh?
I know. That's a.
It's an action card,
Oh,
not a sometimes card.
damn it.
And then I may play another action card. Action card. Silly me. I didn't realize my dart shooter was loaded. Pick another player. They lose 2 fortitude. And man, you're both even right now, I think. He's at 5, you're at 6, you're at 16, and he's at 17. Oh, Rich has more. So, Rich, you might lose 2. It's a gear card. Too much steam! The card I play takes effect, but I lose 1 fortitude. And pick 2 other players, they each lose 1 fortitude.
Pick on someone your own size, like him. You may play this card immediately after you lose fortitude from a card played by another player. You may not play this card if you reduce that player. You may not play
Reduce
this
that
card if you
damage.
reduce that fortitude loss. That player loses 2 fortitude.
Ew!
So he deflected. I still get
I
hit.
gained 3. You just put me at net 0 because I gained 3. Then I lost 1 because I lost 1 because of my card, and then lose 2 more. So,
So
I'm back.
you deflected. I still get hit, right?
I still
no, he
get
still
hit.
gets hit by it. You get hit for 3 though.
3.
Yeah, because or sorry, yeah. You lose 3 because you got 2 from the original card, and then you lost another one because of the gear card. Spencer lost 1 because of the gear card, and then
You can't even like counter my sometimes. That's the sad part.
yeah, but I may do this. I believe your attitude needs some percussive maintenance. You may play this card immediately after you lose fortitude from a card played by another player. You may not play this card if you reduce that fortitude loss. That player loses 2 fortitude.
We don't think so.
There you go.
And you can't counter my we don't think so.
Except with another, I don't think so. Isn't it?
No, you can't because
okay.
Wolfric is
Oh, you can't counter. Okay.
I got all them counters. Those uncounterable counters.
Yeah, right? Damn. Okay, well, take a drink, and then I'm going to drink my drink.
I've got fucking
The
splits.
challenge! Drink event. Are you up for the challenge? If so, reveal 2 drinks from the drink deck and drink them. After revealing, the drinks must be dealt with separately. If you reveal a drink event that is not the result of a chaser, discard it and reveal again. If these drinks do not knock you out, each player pays you 1 gold. If you're not up for the challenge, discard it and drink the top card of the drink deck instead. Interesting.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
Okay, so reveal 2 drinks from the drink deck and drink them. After revealing, the drinks must be dealt with separately. Okay, separately. And okay. Let's try this out. So I get 1 gold from each of you. So it's a dark ale, not bad. And a dark ale with a chaser.
And
Hey! Okay, so we got a wizard's brew, so it's 3 plus 2, and then it's a 1. But, let's see. I can choose to ignore these things. You still have to pay me, because I'm doing it. So you each pay me 1. And then I'm able to ignore them, though. Whoa! Oh, that was cool. It just fell and then went onto the armrest.
how are you able to ignore them?
By playing, I can't drink now. I must focus on these schematics. which just happens. It's ignore a drink.
This wench thinks you should stop playing with the drinks, and you can't. I don't think so. Because this fucking this Wolfric is feeling stalwart
Okay.
is OP as shit.
Well, then, in response to that, I am going to try to ignore a drink again. The same one, because it's just another instance. So you negated that first card, but this one's a gear card. Card of play takes effect, but subtract 1 from any numeric effects, and I lose 1 fortitude. Well, shit pickle. It's not supposed to shoot sparks.
So does that
So-
mean that you?
Well, I was
don't
supposed to
get
gain gold from the inn equal to half that drink's alcohol content, rounded down. It was 3, so half would be 1.5, so it'd be 1. And I reduce it by 1, so I don't gain anything. And I lose a fortitude. Ow. But that's better than what the drink event was.
Didn't you get all that? Oh no, you still get 1 of the drinks.
I get 1, and then but I negated all the alcohol content from that other one. I don't get the +2 though, so it's effectively the same thing actually, because it would have been 3 plus 2, so it's like it's basically a -1, and I just turned it into.
A -1.
It's actually I made it worse. Because I didn't gain the plus, because I added 1 to it, because I ended up hurting myself that 1 fortitude. So I gained 1, but then I also lost a fortitude, so it's the equivalent of a -2. I made it worse on myself. Let's see.
No more actions left.
Well, I can do sometimes and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, you can.
And also that was my drink card. That was at the very end. So,
You got sometimes and any times.
you know, I'm just gonna make the wench stop playing with my drinks. Sometimes card that changes the effects of a drink, so that way I gain a fortitude from all of it, because it would be actually, let's see how this works. It was here, I would have gained 2, and then I would have gained 3 more. Yeah, no, that more. There we go, because I already moved that up 1, because I took the drinks instead.
All right.
So there we go. I'm ignoring my own tampering
That was
because it didn't work out for me, so I'm ignoring that altogether.
All right.
So there we go.
What's Rich gonna do?
Rich, it's your turn.
How'd that get stuck in your back, Connor?
Ah,
Damn, Rich is stabbing you in the back.
man, I'm right there. I'm riding a fine line. I'm so rich, but I'm hurt really badly.
This is what you get for taking all the money.
Yeah, right. I need to draw more gambling cards, man, and then just pump out that gambling round and knock both of you out
No,
in
I
gambling.
can add it sometimes after this, right?
Yeah, you can do sometimes or any times. Well, the sometimes has to it matters
has-
on what happened.
It has to
It
matter.
sometimes has to match up with what happened.
Okay, never mind then.
Because it'll say on there, it'll be like, when a player does this, you can do this.
I'm not going to say that was planning to do, but
He's gonna stab you again.
Yeah, like, I'm assuming the one you have is when a player does a thing that damages you, you can damage them for 2. Yeah. Is that the one you're...
no.
Oh, I don't know.
I think you need a drink.
Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink.
I'll drink my drink.
Drinking contest?
Yep, each player reveals a card from drink deck and he drinks it.
He's first.
You grab one for me?
You got a +2, Holy Water. See,
Nice.
there's the best card.
Oh, so I get 2 fortitude back.
Aha!
So he
I
gets...
got 3 + 2.
Yep, so that makes it to where it's basically a -1. And then I got 1 plus -1.
Okay, wait. The player
Oh,
reveals
shit.
a drink with the highest alcohol content, even if they avoid the effects of the drink. Wins 1
wait.
gold from each player. If it's a tie, blah blah.
Well, he has the most now.
But don't we ignore the?
Do we ignore the effects of the drink?
I'm trying to. Yeah, it's a little small.
The effects of the drink event cards are ignored and they count as 0 alcohol content. Oh, okay. They're all ignored, so
Oh, so this doesn't. You don't know that.
you don't get that +2.
You don't get healed. I don't
Yep.
get healed, but I get money.
Yeah, we both give him 1 because he had 3 alcohol content and ours were only worth 1. No, yours was worth none and mine was worth 1.
Woo! I'm back in it.
Back in the game. Okay, and that's your turn. Who? Yeah, I ordered you ordered a drink for me, so it makes it Spencer's turn.
Woo! All right, I need some private pixie time. Wolfric's mood does not change.
Ooh.
Your turn ends now. You do not order a drink or drink. Wolfric does not change moods. Until the beginning of your next turn, you may not play cards. You ignore all effects, and players may not pick you when a card effect asks them to pick a player.
Wow, so you're just out of this game for a whole round.
Yep.
That's crazy.
But
okay.
they can still order me a drink.
Okay. Well, you have a drink, so it's my turn then.
Yep.
All right. I draw 6 cards. I'm only at 1 card right now. One more. Okay. Can't do anything to you. Okay. Gambling.
Oops.
And you don't gamble. You ignore everything.
This is like the worst case for me for gambling. I have the perfect hand for this.
Play winning hand.
It must be a cheating card. And I'm going to just play, oh, I guess the wench thought that was her tip. And what that does is it just takes it away and throws it in the trash. Oh, I unplugged my headphones.
That might be an issue.
All right, we need to play this game lightning rounds.
Yep. Okay. And I'll order Rich a drink. I'll drink my drink. It's a drinking contest. You ignore it.
Yeah, I ignore all that stuff.
Oh, well but we ignore it. Damn it! This is actually the fine ambrosia, nectar of the gods. May pay 2 gold at the end, and if you do, it's 1 drunkenness, but plus 4 fortitude. But drink events. I think
You draw a different card instead. Yeah, it draws another card.
Oh no, the effects of drink event cards are. Oh no, that's yeah.
Are ignored and then you draw another card.
Okay.
So 2 versus 1.
They're ignored, but I win, and that means you give me a gold.
How do you win?
Because I have... Oh, no, sorry. Never mind. I saw this plus 4. Never mind. I give you a gold.
Thank you.
Because it's 2 alcohol content. It goes by the alcohol content, not the numbers.
Yeah.
I got confused because I saw that 4. Ta-da! Thanks for catching that, Spencer. I almost cheated.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Your turn.
Spencer.
You can't target me, bro.
Oh, you're going.
Yeah, he's totally out.
I'm in the bathroom.
Ooh.
In the bathroom.
I'm gonna pass just because I feel some sympathy there.
So you're going to order me a drink, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I'm already drink mine.
Okay.
-1.
What is that? Dirty dishwater. It's gross.
That's nasty.
Ew.
That's
Okay.
that's down 1 drink too, right?
All right. No, it's
Yeah, oh, no, it's just -1.
Okay, so yeah, so if it damaged me, it doesn't hit effect 4-2 then, right?
Correct. It's just
Cool.
well, it minus is fortitude. It doesn't do your alcohol content.
Okay, that's me.
Yeah.
all right. Reveal the new mood. Wolfric is feeling bitey. Whenever another player would lose fortitude from a card that you play from your hand, that loss is increased by 1.
Oh man, you can knock me out if you do 4 damage.
Yeah, I can't do that right now, but I'll say, hey, let's start gambling, bros.
Okay, everyone put a coin in. Okay, okay, gambling I'm in. Rich?
Do we got to ante up? No, we
No,
don't
it's
have
not a raise, it's just I'm taking control.
to. Rich, what you got for gambling?
Any gambling cards? Or any chain?
Sometime? Yeah.
Yeah, if you have sometimes cards that do stuff.
What you got?
Oh, I guess the wrench thought this was her tip.
If unless you have an I don't think so.
Nope, I don't.
And the wench takes it.
I order Rich a drink, and I drink mine. Wine.
A white wine spritzer.
Red wine.
A red wine spritzer. Okay, and
Your go.
I'm gonna toss this card before I go, and then. All right, draw 4.
What's our time looking at right now?
It's almost time to end. We got 5 minutes, and let's see. Spencer, you lose 2 fortitude.
Oh man, I lose 2 fortitude. Yep, that happens.
And Spencer, you looking thirsty over there?
Mm.
And I drink my drink. Round on the house, drink event. Reveal a drink with all possible chasers from the drink deck. If you reveal the drink event before revealing a drink, discard it and reveal again. Each player, including you, drinks a copy of that drink.
Oh, fuck.
This is your card.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, we all drink Fire Dragon Breath Ale.
So down 4.
It would put down 4. That will kill me if I don't do something about that. Well, I am dead because I don't think I have anything to do anything about that. No. All right, I pass out.
All right, Rich. How about you?
So I'm
I
out.
can play it sometimes on this, huh? Oh, well, you're out, huh?
You can play it sometimes.
And then I save it.
You get 4 alcohol content and
And you're out too.
Oh,
Oh wait, no,
4?
you just yeah,
I
to
just
gain
did.
4.
I just did.
Oh, he already did it. Okay.
Yeah. So I was at 5.
on your copy, I'm going to just add a bit of pixie dust so you can fly.
Ignore drink.
Wait, what does it say?
Add 1 alcohol content.
Oh, one
to a
more?
drink. Yeah, he's adding 1 more to
Can
yours.
I just play and ignore then?
Oh yeah, if you ignore the drink entirely, then
Did I get the 4 back?
yeah,
Cool.
because you're ignoring everything. Oh, see, you put him over the edge. Oh God, Spencer. All right, you could finish this, Rich, if you have anything that does damage.
1, 2,
To
3,
damage him?
4, 5.
Yeah, because he only has 1 health.
Is it
Pick another player and lose 4-2-4-2.
But you already played an action.
Huh?
Oh, sometimes.
No, that right there.
Oh.
What?
Yeah, you can't play that yet.
No, it's his turn. That was my drink.
Oh yeah.
That was my drink card. It's his turn.
Oh yeah.
He didn't play any actions. He's killing you right now.
Oh man.
He played us sometimes in response to you making the drink bigger.
Fuck.
So you lose.
Yep.
That's perfect timing.
All I had was gambling cards.
Yep. All right.
That's what I had left.
Thank you for watching the Nerd Dungeon. This was the Red Dragon Inn. It's one of my favorite board games, and I hope you enjoyed watching today. And you can check us out every Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. We will soon be switching over to Twitch, but as for now, oh look, Steven joined in. He's all Miguel. Well, hi. Yes, awesome. So, as always, we love you, and we hope you have a fantastic week. Until next time, this is Connor.
Hef.
This is Spencer.
That's F.
And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.